Yo guys, it's Keralis, and welcome back to episode 2 of the Modern House 12, I think it is. Don't kill me, I don't know. I've been doing so many modern houses. So, you seem to really enjoy this house in the previous episode, or the little pilot episode. And I am gonna keep the most of it. The thing I'm gonna delete, because you guys told me to delete this little edge here. And to be honest, I like this that way as well. So you guys were awesome. And some people told me to remove this or maybe build it in stone. And you know what? I like the frame, okay? Because it kind of frames the window and the little park. I kind of like that little thing, like a picture illusion something. But you told me to make this out of smooth stone. You know what? We might do it in the future. No? Let it just be. This is gonna be like my little bush oasis. It's gonna be like orgasm in shapes and stuff. So, you know what? I'm just going to start. So, first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to just look at this side. Because I kind of want to have a window here. Like that, I think. And I want this to be coming to here. And then, what I am going to do, I'm going to do stuffs. So, right. So, let me tell you. Yesterday, I thought to myself, yeah, it was yesterday, right? Yesterday I thought to myself, oh my god, I am gonna do some recordings and I am gonna record Modern House 12, right? But I was so tired. I was like, oh my god, I am so tired. So I thought to myself, okay, Keralis, I'm gonna rest. I didn't say Keralis. I don't do that because that's kind of strange and awkward. But I said to myself, you know what? I'm gonna go and rest for at least like 1 hour or two, just to have some more energy, right? Because taking care of baby K whole day is, it takes a lot of energy. But yeah, I slept on the couch, I just put on the TV. I'm gonna rest for like 1 hour. Woke up now. It's 5 a.m. It's like 6 or 7 hours later. So I kind of didn't rest. I kind of rested, but I kind of slept the whole goddamn night. So I am behind on everything I had planned to do. What if we do this, by the way, guys? Take this up and build a box. Yes, let's do a box, Boxes are cool. Oh no. There we go. Is my particles off? Because I can hear the rain, which makes this awesome. I hate the rain. I hate rain. I hate bats, alright? Don't go rage mode about this, alright? Don't go rage mode about this, because this might be tweaked. And, doing houses, I think I've told you guys before, like, doing houses like this on a video is kind of strange, because you build everything on camera, right? And you get a little time pressure as well, because you're building, you're putting those blocks down, you're looking at the time, you can't keep the video like too long because then you get bored, and you gotta keep kind of the shapes and stuff's interesting. But at some points you fail big time, and you know what, this can be deleted, right? This can go out all the way here, something like that, maybe. You know what? Let this just be for now. We might tweak. Oops. No pointy creative, Keralis, because that's bad. But we might delete that in the future. But I was thinking, let me just grab those stairs. I'm gonna put those stairs from the outside here. So yeah, building stuff like this on camera, it's kind of it's kind of time pressure wise. It's kind of, oh my god, I need to keep it going and stuff. And then you miss out on stuff. You don't really see possibilities because you're building this on camera, on a video, and it's kind of you kind of end the episode later on, and you kind of think like, okay, I could have done that differently, but I didn't. Why didn't I do that? And it's it kind of stuff like that. But so at some point I see people rage because, oh course, you could have done this and that and this and that, and it is not easy. But what I'm thinking, let's take this shape out here. I know, this is just an experimental thing. Let's do it. Bam, bada, bim. So now kind of like, when we enter through here, we kind of see this little shape here. And it's like, it's just a shape, guys. Don't worry about it. It's just a shape. I think we take this. Oh. You know what? Let me just see from the outside, by the way. Whoop, 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 whoop. Come on, let me out of the house. What if we just delete this? Like that, maybe. And build something like a little modern window, like kinda. Because that kind of follows the shape. Because since we put the stair blocks down here, right? As you can see, that's the same elevation. And it kind of looks cool, I guess, if you know what I mean. It is a keeper. It is a keeper. And this house is not going to be big. I'm not going to furnish it because you know how much I hate furnishing stuff. It's like... I hate it. You know what? I don't know about that shape so far. Let's make it straight for now. And we're going to see, guys. Because I kind of think that kind of looks better for some reason. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't. You know what? Let's keep the stairs. See, this is what I mean on camera building. It's so confusing at some points. But now I don't really like that shape for some reason. You gotta love myself. I gotta love myself. You can just say, you gotta love me, right? There we go. Perfect. So, let's keep it real. This here, I was thinking, I'm gonna take this all the way out and I'm gonna build a box. I'm gonna build a box out of smooth stone. And I'm gonna even do this on this side. I know, right? This is gonna look weird. But since this is kind of gonna be my bush paradise, right? Told you guys, bush paradise. Because this is kind of the first build, modern build, I've made where I, myself, can use all the new bushes and stuff. Which makes this pretty incredible. And I was thinking, roof gardens. I know you guys hate them at some points, but I like them, you know what? So, you don't have to do it, you know. And this, oh yeah, yes, this is the next point I was going for. You know what? Let's just make the roof garden free in width. So it's going to be free in width, and that's going to be like a 2 border wide thing. Border wide thing. The next thing I'm coming to is, I see people usually talking about it's too much on some buildings, you know what? And like it's too much shapes and stuff. But for me, like doing let's builds like this is like, I get this little canvas, right? And I can do whatever I want. Because it's Minecraft, you know, you can do precisely whatever you want, you know, it's just to imagination. But I'm trying to squeeze in as many shapes and possibilities as I can. Because, all right, because, let me see here. How's that looking? Yes. Just to give you guys ideas on how stuff can look like, right? So this is kind of for inspiration. This is not only like, I'm going to build this house, you need to copy me by block, by block, by block, by block. This is more or less to give you guys some inspiration. You know what? I don't mind that. I'm going to cover this window up like this. Yeah, so this is kind of to give you guys some inspiration on how to build stuff. Like, you know, oh, right, okay, he did that arch here. I might use this arch for my own build. So you don't have to copy it block by block. I see people rage about choosing materials and stuff. And it's like, for me, I could just build this out of dirt. And you know, just for the shapes of it. And be all happy about it. No, I'm not. I hate dirt. Dirt is such a crappy material. No, it's not. It's not. Okay, dirt is kind of cool. It's very useful for stuffs like filling land, I guess. Land filling material. Okay. It might not be the prettiest building which you've seen so far, but we're gonna come to that. This is just episode 2, which will be, I don't know. I think this house will be 3 or 4 episodes because of all the shapes and stuff, and I kind of want to make it pretty. So now, what I'm thinking, smooth stone, and what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna build a roof garden, but I'm gonna try to make some shapes in it. So as you can see, we got a 3 border wide here. So I'm gonna kind of frame this like this, which is gonna make it 3 by 3 in the middle. So that's gonna be one little roof garden. So you don't have to like use the same materials as me even, guys. You can just use whatever you want. So see, 3 by 3 blocks, or 3 blocks here in width, 3 blocks on the first one. The next one is 3 blocks as well. This is just to give it some texture and detail, guys. This is like nothing you have to do, but it adds, it kind of maybe fits the theme. I don't know. And also, once doing this kind of boring stuff, right, I want to send out like, guys, you're amazing. You're amazing because you give so much support, and without this, you know, your support, this wouldn't be possible. So thank you very much for that. And as well, like, thank you for the awesome support on the new series, which we're doing, Attack of the BT mod pack, with all the amazing guys like Generic B, BOO, Chimney Swifty, Pungent, Schism, and a bunch of other guys. This is gonna be like an amazing series, you know. And I thought to myself, like, you know, about that series, like, how do I want to do it? do I want to learn all the things off camera, or do I like, you know, want to show you the progression? And I think I just, that looks alright. I know I'm just going back and forth much, but this is just my way to, like, you know, go away a bit of distance and check out the building. Does it look cool on distance? Does it look cool on that and this and that? But I thought to myself, no, I'm just going to show you as much of the learning curve and progression on camera, because with the Feed the Beast, you know what, I kid you not, like each episode I was building like a machine, right? I spent maybe like 4 hours before figuring out how stuff worked, because I'm kind of noob at stuff. But let me take some bushes, you know, bushes are kind of cool. I love those bushes. And the podzol is just an amazing material. No, you come back to me, bush. God damn it, I had a bush like that. But no, you know what? I'm gonna show you as much as I can on camera, because we can do this together, you know. Because I know people, like, some people might be like, oh, I'm such a pro at mod packs, you know. I can do everything. I don't want to watch this episode because I can do that stuff. But most people who don't play mods or modded Minecraft, they have absolutely like no idea how mods work. And that's the same with me, you know what? I have absolutely no idea how stuff works. It's like I'm kind of learning and finding out as long as I progress. I know, don't rage about this. Might be too much, might be too, you know. Maybe we can delete some of this though. I like this bush though. This is the Spruce Wood bush. It looks amazing in this texture pack. Alright, so we got that going. Let me put up some bone meals. So hopefully you will enjoy that series, because I know I'm gonna enjoy myself. I've been goofing around with the morph mod, I think it's called, right, where you can kind of shapeshift into like, or morph into different creatures which you kill, and it's so amazing because, for example, if you kill a bat, right? If you kill a bat, you take the shape of a bat and all the, you know, all the characteristics. The derp word, Keralis. And that means it's basically like playing creative, because a bat flies. God, I hate bats. I really do hate bats. But in this instance, it's pretty cool because you take the shape of a bat and you take the flying possibilities. So you can just fly around like a bat, and you can even place stuff and blocks and everything in this little thing. So, I mean, that is pretty bananas, because that's gonna be like, I don't need any jetpacks. I don't need to worry about, you know, charging my stuff. I don't need to build like a machine to just charge my jetpack. I can just take the shape of a bat and be really happy about it and build stuff in it, and it's gonna be like creative for me. Don't worry about this. This is my, as I told you guys, this is my bush paradise. So if I want to go bush, I'm going bush. I don't mind. There we go. And I think it's gonna add up. It's amazing. I know it kind of looks crap at this point, but don't worry about it. We're gonna figure stuff out. I just love all the new bushes and the new features, so I'm gonna keep that for now. And also, all right. So when we got this here, let me just see. Is this 2 in width? No, it's not. Let me just fill this in first. We're gonna figure out stuff as long as we progress, so don't worry about this whatsoever, because we're gonna make it like that. All right. So we got that going. Let me pick up a full blocks of those, and let's say, let me see on the other side, because this wall is kind of coming here. Can we like shape this out on the interior just for now? You know what? I'm not worried about this at this point. Let me just do it here. So then I was thinking, I'm gonna show you guys, because I'm thinking of building a secondary entrance, because that entrance which we got is kind of derp, I guess, because it's kind of on the side of everything. And take it down maybe here for now. So this is gonna be like starting all the other rooms, because we're gonna have rooms coming out of this, I guess. You know what? This can be a room like this, for example. So we can have a room here. This can be like the kitchen or living room area. Flooring. I'm just gonna use birchwood. I know, guys. You can use whatever you want. Don't blame me that I love the birch. I don't love birch as a tree, like, you know, as the tree block, because it looks so crap. Sorry, birch. Sorry, birch. I hate to say it. I don't like that, you know. Like, I don't think it looks good enough. Maybe some flooring can work with that, but using birch as like a wood block material for building, it is absolutely bad, guys. I don't know why. It's just my opinion, right? Some people might love the birch. I kind of hate the birch. But for flooring, it works because you know what it does? It gives us a nice contrast between the dark and the light. Because it's birch and dark widow. Keralis, yes. Score! Alright. Think above the way. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna put an entrance in here maybe. Like this. Let me see from the inside. How is you looking? That is it. Are you kidding me? I did that in the center. What a boss. And then we're gonna have some stairs coming down from it, alright? And that's gonna look pretty coolio. Not the rapper coolio, I guess, but you know what I mean. And here, just thinking, can we add a roofing feature? Sorry, just me thinking about how we should make it. Maybe like this. Let me see about this, alright? Because this is a secondary entrance. You know, there's gonna be an, I don't know, an avalanche in shapes and styles, I guess. That kind of looks alright, I guess. You know what? I likey. And let's take and make a little roof up here. Nothing spectacular, right? Just a little derpish roof looking shape. Like this, maybe. Or you know what? Like that. That's enough. Bam, bada beam. And let's take this all the way out here. I know you're thinking like, oh no, Keralis, you just destroyed the house. If you don't likey, you don't buildy, you just do a wall there and be all happy about it and use the other entrance, which I'm going to show you guys because, you know, for those who just joined this Let's Build, we get this entrance. This is the parking lot, right? We're going to have a little car here and this is the entrance. But I mean, the guests, I mean, they can't come in this. This is like a backdoor entrance for some reason, if you know what I mean. So I don't like that. And you are coming here and you're going to be looking, ooh, you know what? You know what? Let's do, yes. Let's do the same shape on the other side, but ended here instead. Maybe not. Maybe that's going to look really crapalicious, I guess. I don't know. I'm just thinking about this because I kind of want to have this shape here. Yes, you know what? Let's do it. Let's do it like this and be really happy about it. Bam. Perfect. Can you see now what we did? What we did here? We got this shape going here, which kind of is see-through at some location, right? And then we got a little shape, which kind of mirrors that shape, but it kind of looks even better. It doesn't. I'm not going to lie to myself. All right, so let me just pick up this, pick up this, pick up... let me see, pick up this. As thinking. Pick up this material and pick up this, maybe? Or no, this. There we go. Don't worry, guys, we got this. And by the way, you might if I'm talking a lot of gibberish in this episode, so sorry, guys. So freaking sorry. You know what? Since I just woke up, I've slept for like ages. I should be like all you know, like not exhausted, all rested and happy about it. But it's like when you just wake up, you know how it is when you just wake up. It's kind of takes some time to adjust and get normal, I guess. For some reason, I like those paths. Some people hate them, some people love them, and I gotta say, for me, this is pure love. Did we use any smooth stone in this path, by the way? Yes, we did. So we can use some smooth stone in this path as well and be really happy about it. Just like this, alright? For example, so this is a little path. This is the main entrance to the house on the side. God damn! I like this a lot. I know you guys might be... I like it. So for example, since we got stuff here, we can even put like... Alright, you don't have to do this, but this is something really cool. Bushes. Not bushes, flowers. Let's just put some flowers down here and like be all yeah. So we can put, for example, this here and this here. So let's put the cactus and a little orchid. Just to give it some variation here. And as well, we could put a little mailbox. Oops. I know it's gonna look crap. No, it's not. Here. Bam. Hello and welcome to my house. My house. My house. This can be deleted. And I'm gonna try this arch. Whoa! I'm gonna try this arch using smooth stone in a later stage, just to see maybe off camera how it looks and stuff. But damn! I don't know, guys. You know what? But for me, this is very, very, very pretty. We could even maybe make another roof coming out here, just to give it derp up the shapes even more. You let me know what you think about that. Maybe we could do something like this, just to break it off a bit. How is that looking? It's like, it's love and hate. It's a love and hate relationship. So for now I'm gonna delete it, but you let me know in comments what you thought about that, alright? And guys, you know what? I don't think I'm gonna keep it longer. What do you think about this? Is there anything we want to add? So let me tell you about the plan, all right? So what I'm thinking inside of my little head, my big head, because I got a Polish head, they're usually big. But I'm thinking main entrance here, right? So let me just get this door going. It's going to be like derp textures, I guess. Yes, the derp textures for some reason. Let's maybe place them from the inside so we can, boop, there we go, perfect. So that's the main door. This is like the side door, kind of. All right, so we get that door here. So this will be like a meet and greet area. Kitchen, living room, or kitchen, dining room, living room. And then we're going to have some rooms coming out from the back here. We're going to have a pool. Okay, this is something which I saw in the previous Let's Build, you know. I think it was like the suburban house, that one over there. And somebody like, Keralis, all your houses look the same now. And I'm like, I mean, don't get me wrong, but I think that house over there looks kind of different than this house, and that house definitely looks different than this house. But somebody pointed out that I add pools in every single build I do, and I mean, what's wrong with adding a pool? Come on, guys, this is just for inspiration. We can even have this going. Oops, not a door. It's just for inspiration. There we go. Can even like break that shape off like that, and you know, see how kind of cool it kind of follows the whole shablang. You know what? I'm gonna keep it at this because I don't want to keep the episodes too long, and I want you guys to give me some feedback. So this will be a 3-4 episodes Let's Build, and there's gonna be a download when it's done, I guess. So for those who want to, like, you know, check it out and stuff, we're gonna move the house maybe to that far end of the street as well, and it's gonna be amazing looking. So if we just think, because there's gonna be a sidewalk here. Like this, alright? So this is gonna be going. Before I end, let me just see how that looks. I know it's kind of pointless doing this on camera, but I just need to do it. I just need to do it. Dogs, be quiet in the background. I know you guys can't hear them, but for me, since I'm sitting like kind of close to them, I hear them a lot. Snoring. Like this, you know? And then we could just extend this, right? And build a little lawn. Using the lime wool. The thing about the green lime wool, you know what, the green wool, which is this one, right? This is the green. I'm gonna use the green because when you transform or change to the default texture pack in a later stage, the green looks so much better than the lime, because the lime in the default texture pack is kind of screaming at us, right? It's like, I'm lime wool, and it kind of looks horrible. So yeah, we can have like lawn here on this side. We can do the same on the other side. There's so many shapes going into this house. I love it. I like, you know, I'm kind of a king of derpy shapes because I kind of want to derpy up a lot. So what if we do something like this in the L future? This is going to be extended even on this side even more. I'll add some trees and bushes and be all happy. Yes, you know what? I'm not going to keep you longer. I'm so sorry, you know. Don't be bored. I love doing Let's Builds. This is Keralis, you know what? Give me your ideas, comments, opinions, you know, whatever, you know, and hit that like button because I really appreciate it, guys, you know, because it kind of helps me out, and you're being nice as well. So please do that, and let's all be friends, all right? Kind of hate that lighting glitch. We could place a light here, to be honest, maybe in the future. I don't know. We can make a window here. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm leaving you with this. This is Keralis. Hopefully you enjoyed, alright? Bam bada bing bada boom boom boom. Diamonds in love. Love you to bits. See you in the next one. This is Keralis signing off from this Modern House 12. I think it is still. Although, as thinking... No, Keralis. Can we make this window go back here as well? Can we make this curve like that? No, I'm gonna hate that. Because I'm gonna hate when this texture here meets up with that in the same elevation. So you know what? Let's just do this and be all happy about it. We can figure out stuff as long as we progress. Oh, by the way, I'm the worst guy ever. Maybe if we do this though, because on the other side we have. Guys, you know what? I'm gonna keep it for this, but let me know what you think about that. Maybe just something like that, just to give it some extra detail and character. Love you to bits. See you in the next one. Take care and bye bye.